look. Well, at least one of the Schumacher guys isn't exactly judgmental about IndyCar and Indianapolis as a whole. That's pretty good news. Good on you, Mick. On Monday, it was announced that Mick Schumacher is joining IndyCar full-time, which means he will do road courses, street courses, and all of the ovals put together. So he's a full series driver now in 2026, and he's going to be racing for Rahal and Lanigan Racing. His teammates will be Graham Rahal, the son of the owner, and Louis Foster, who was the Rookie of the Year last year. So they've got decent rookie pedigree, have Rahal. They also had Christian Lundgaard a few years ago, who was the Rookie of the Year that year in 2022. So Rahal definitely know how to handle a rookie. And yes, it'll just be really interesting to see how Schumacher competes in IndyCar as well, especially after his stint as Mercedes reserve driver for the Formula One team in 2023 and racing for Alpine in the hypercar category in the World Endurance Championship in 2024 and 2025. And he didn't really seem that enthusiastic about it. He was more enthusiastic about open wheels more than prototypes, which, even though IndyCar definitely isn't F1, it's not got the prestige, especially for someone like him, who's European. But he obviously left that test at Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course and thought, you know what, it could be a decent chance. So he must have enjoyed it enough to have a full-time seat. And he has got that attitude where he's like, oh, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it properly sort of thing, not half-bake it, where some drivers that coming over from Europe are a bit worried about ovals. Roman Grosjean was like that at first, which is understandable after the situation he was in. But he was like, in his rookie year, because he got so confident in road and street courses and just in the general environment, he was like, just chuck me in an oval on Gateway, and he done well. I think he got top 10, if I remember right, in 2021. So yeah, it's just great to see that he's got the right mindset, the right attitude. And yeah, some preconceptions by his father and more his uncle, Ralph Schumacher, who's basically saying, oh, you shouldn't do that, it's too dangerous. Know your nephew can make a choice of his own career and knowing what to do. Or one of those drivers know that it's dangerous to race around Indianapolis Motor Speedway at 220 miles an hour and qualify at potentially over 230 miles an hour. But that's just a risk that they're willing to take. And yes, this is a little fun fact on the end here. There has not been a full-time German IndyCar driver since the series reunified in 2008. So Mick will be the first to do it. And we are now talking about 2026, so that's a solid 18 years after reunification. That's a whole generation of people have been born in that time, and no German race driver has gone in there as a full-time driver. There's been one-offs in other categories and stuff like that, but not as a full-time thing. So it's quite interesting. But yes, I'm just really happy to see Mick Schumacher in IndyCar. It's just I didn't think it was going to happen. So the fact it has, it's just really interesting, and I can't wait to see how he does. I mean, I really hope he does well.